Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be a fitness video. So this video is for people who want to get into the gym, but they don't know what to do when they step into the gym, right? This is for the people who don't have a workout program, or they want to get jacked, but they don't know what to do or where to start, right? So I'm gonna give you guys some basic gym bro science, some advice, information out there that hopefully makes your job of getting into the gym and working out much easier if you are interested in something like that, right? So I'm gonna break it down for you, right? The first thing I wanna say is, before I get into the steps of the workout and stuff like that, I'm gonna tell you some basics. So if you are a skinny guy and you want to build muscle, right? You need to be in a caloric surplus, meaning you need to eat more and lift weights. If you are a guy who is overweight and you want to lose weight, you need to eat less, meaning you need to not eat junk food. You need to walk a lot, do cardio, walk, swim, whatever, and then go to the gym and lift weights. That's gonna help you lose weight, right? If you are someone who is sort of about the body weight you want to be, is just that you have a little more fat than you want, a little less muscle than you want, then this is going to be perfect for you, right? So that's just some basics out of the way. The most important thing when it comes to going to the gym is consistency, right? If you are someone who doesn't have the mindset of what it's like to go to the gym, you don't need to go and do a super complicated 1 hour workout to get jacked. You just need to go and get into the gym. That is all, right? The barrier for success or perceived success should be very low. If you think that you need to accomplish a very complicated workout to get big, you're probably going to fail because your brain perceives that challenge as very difficult, right? You want to make it easy for yourself, as easy as possible. So set the bar as low as you possibly can. If you're someone who doesn't do fitness, you don't work out, and you want to start, 10 push-ups, that's your first challenge. Start walk for 20 minutes on the treadmill. That's your challenge, right? Start small and make it easy for yourself to get a win in the gym, right? It's a fun process. You don't want this to be something hard, right? Make it easy for yourself. The thing is, once you get into the gym and once you start working out, you're gonna feel good, so you're gonna just work out. The problem happens because you perceive it as exertion and then you don't want to go. That's why you don't end up in the gym. You want to make it easy for yourself. So even if you feel like, okay, I did half my workout, that's still a win because I'm still making gains, right? But okay, now we're gonna get into the meat of the video, which is the program. Now, if you know nothing about the gym, and the context is you want to build muscle. That's the main context, right? You wanna get some gains. I don't have big biceps, but you wanna get big. If that's the context, this is basically called weightlifting. Okay, it's called hypertrophy training. Hypertrophy is a fancy word for meaning your muscles getting bigger. It's basically weightlifting. That's what it is. You need to lift weights so your muscles get bigger, right? Now, the question is, how do you lift weights to make yourself look good, right? How do you get to that position, right? So I'm gonna break it down for you, and hopefully this makes it easy, right? For you to get into the gym, right? So I'm gonna walk you through the different muscle groups that every human has on their body, so you can sort of play with this as I go along, right? So we're gonna talk about three main types of movements: push, pull, and legs, right? So the push is the muscles that you need to push something. So that's your chest muscle. Your chest muscle, this is the breastbone. So your pec sort of contracts as you push, and the next one is your tricep. So as you push something, your tricep sort of flexes, right? Now a muscle is considered working when it's contracted, and it's considered relaxed when it's elongated. So for the bicep, I have small biceps, but this is a contracted bicep, this is an elongated bicep, right? So to work a muscle, you need to contract the muscle, right? So now the push group has two muscles, the chest and the triceps, right? Now so here is sort of the plan for the week, right? Push day, break, pull day, break, legs, break, repeat. 7-day cycle, right? You're in the gym 3 times a week, and each workout should be 1 hour each, right? So 3 hours per week to get gains. Pretty good deal if you ask me, right? So you want to get into the gym, right? So now what is push day, right? So so let's say your chest is basically this entire muscle right here, right? Now you want to be doing 2 to 3 exercises per muscle group, meaning the chest needs to have 2 to 3 exercises for the muscle, right? So what does that mean? So common weights exercises are, if you have a bench, you can like lie down flat on the bench, get a pair of dumbbells, and like press the dumbbells upwards towards the sky. Press them, or do it with like a barbell bench press. That's one movement. One is like you lie down on a bench again, take 2 dumbbells, and you do a fly movement, right? A fly movement. This is one of the variations. There are many others. You could do push-ups, diamond push-ups, so there are a lot of inclined bench. Like there are lots of variations for this, but pick 2 or 3, right? Do them, okay? Now, if you're confused, I don't know what to do, what you need is a workout program. Literally go onto Google and type in push-pull legs. You're gonna get hundreds of results. They're probably all fine, they're all good. Pick one, right? That program is gonna have movements. It's gonna say bench press, whatever, something else, exercise, whatever, right? So you can figure that stuff out, right? So if what you would do is you would say bench press times 3. You don't know how to do a bench press. You would then Google bench press form, or like how to do a bench press, and you would watch a YouTube video of a guy doing a bench press, right? And you would understand what exactly, like the perfect form to do a bench press, because form is very important, right? So basically you would understand the movement, right? You can skip this step if you have a personal trainer, because that guy's going to show it to you, right? You need to put in this work if you don't want to pay any money. But if you want to pay some money, you can do what I do, which is I use an app called ThenX. I'll leave a link in the description. $10 a month for the workout programs, but you can use any app you want. So if you use these apps, the apps typically have like a short video clip of the movement. So you click bench press, and there's like a video of a guy doing a bench press on the movement. So you can kind of realize like what the movement is supposed to look like, right? So I said 2 to 3 exercises per muscle group. So that's, let's say 3 for chest, and then you have 3 for tricep, right? So you find out the movement and then you do the movement, right? So let's say you're doing bench press for chest, which you have a barbell in front of you and you're like this, and that's the bench press. You're lying flat on a bench, and you just kind of go up, right? So when you're doing the bench press, each repetition of the bar is called a rep. Rep is small for repetition, right? So now, so this is like 1 rep, 2 rep, and so on and so forth, right? Now, there's a magic number. The magic number is 8. You want your set to have 8 reps, meaning you want to go like this 8 times, okay? Now, you want 2 to 3 sets per exercise. So if you're doing a bench press, so this times 8 is 1 set. You're gonna do that 3 times. So 3 sets of 8 each with like a 1 to 2 minute break in the middle. Take the break that you need, but that's sort of it. As for the weight that you're gonna do the bench press on, so the bar has a weight on it, but you know, you're gonna figure this out. Like, you can put plates on the bar to increase the weight. The dumbbells can also go up in weight, right? Bigger dumbbells. So what you would do is, you would start off with a small weight, a weight that's easy for you. You would do 8, you would go up in weight, do 8, you would go up in weight again, and then do 8. And the last weight that you do 8 with, you want it to be hard. You want it to be like, oh my God, like I don't know if I can actually get 8. So on your last set, maybe it's like rep number 5, you're like shaking. You're like, I don't know if I can do anymore. Like, that's how you want it to feel like, right? You want it to be hard, because that's how your muscles will grow. Because your body is gonna realize that, oh my God, like I need more muscle to do this stuff, right? So 2 to 3 sets, so 2 to 3 exercises per muscle group. So let's say 3 movements for chest, 3 movements for tricep. Each movement has 2 to 3 sets in them, and each set has 8 reps of a weight, right? Once you have sort of, so you have to warm up before a workout, right? So let's say it's push day, and you basically have 6 exercises, 3 for chest, 3 for tricep, right? You don't want to just start working out. You want to warm up the body a little bit first, like get some blood flowing, you know, get the body temperature high. So you could like do some push-ups, do some burpees. Most likely the workout plan that you have will have the warm-up included in it. The warm-up could also just be the actual movement, but with a very light weight. So you just like, instead of 8, you do like 20, and you just like rep the weight out just to like get some blood into the muscle. But you should warm up before you start lifting weights. This is important, right? So you warm up, you get the workout done, whatever sets that you have, right? And then that's it. Push day complete. And fun fact is, if you, on your first chest movement, so it's exercise 1 out of 3, and on your first chest movement, if you go up to a weight and the last weight is like heavy, you might realize on your second chest movement, you don't need a light weight anymore, because your chest is now used to heavier weights because you've done the exertion. So if that's normal, and when that happens on your second and third chest movements, you can directly pick a heavy weight and then do 2 to 3 sets of 8 reps each using the heavy weight, right? You don't need to start from light again, right? That's fine, that's good, right? So that's chest day, that's it, done. Chest day over, break. Then the next day is pull, right? So pull, so the pull muscles are your bicep and then your back, right? So when you pull something, It's your bicep contracting and then your back muscle, right? So once again, same routine, 3 for each, 3 exercises. So like 3 bicep. Well, the thing is, like for bicep, it's basically just a curl. Like it's a hinge joint. It can, your bicep can literally just do this. It can't do anything else. So it has to be like curl variations, whatever, your program will have it, right? 3 biceps. So you could do like bicep curls, you could have like a pull-up bar, you could do chin-ups, you know, whatever, right? For back, you could do pull-ups. If you have a pull-up bar, you could do like a pull-up. If you can't do a pull-up, you can do assisted pull-ups if you have a pull-up machine or whatever, right? You could do like a barbell row, so you have 2 dumbbells in each hand and you kind of go like this and kind of go like this, and then you do like a rowing movement, so your back is contracting, right? You could do the same thing with a barbell, so a long rod like a barbell. Take the barbell, hold it, and like do this, right? So your workout program will have all that stuff in it, the movements, right? So once again, 3 for bicep, 3 for back. Figure it out, right? Do the workout. It's done. Break, and then legs, right? Now you can't really. I wonder. Hold on. So for legs, right? So your legs are basically going to have 2 parts to them. It's going to have the thigh, and it's going to have the calf. So your legs have 2 parts to them, right? So the shin portion of the leg, what you would do is you kind of go like this. So you can't see my feet, but essentially you go like that, you go like this, and then that thing is how you work your calf muscle. And then for your actual like quad, your thigh muscle, what you do is you go for a squat. You go for a squat variation, right? Now, these are the 2 like main movements for the legs. So the calf muscle contracts while it's like this, and the quad muscle honestly contracts while you're standing up front. So it's relaxed like this, and it contracts when you move up, right? So once again, your workout program will have like the different sort of you know. Ooh, I might have broken my camera, but anyways, the workout program will have the different sort of movements that you need for the exercise, right? And so once again, 3 for like quads and 3 for the calves. You figure it out. Like you could do barbell squats, you could do hack squats, like leg press, so many things, right? And you can just kind of figure out the movements by yourself. And yeah, so that's leg day. And then after leg day, you can take 2 days off. So like just take a break and let your muscles recover, right? And then after that, from Monday again, it would be push, pull, legs, right? And like the good thing about this is that you're in the gym 3 times a week. So you're doing like push, pull, legs, and you are also like not spending much time per workout, so like 1 hour per day, right? And so the muscle growth happens at night when you sleep after the workout. It also happens on the next day. So when you work out, the muscle growth doesn't happen that day. It happens the next day on your rest day. That's when your muscles actually grow, right? So you want to keep keep your rest days when you need them, right? 2 muscles I didn't really talk about are like abs. So you want to be training abs really like whenever you want. They're not a strict muscle group to train. If you want to like get big and strong, like abs are fine. I know people think that you need abs, but like really 99% of the time when you're gonna meet someone, you're gonna have your shirt on. So you would look better if you fill out your shirt with a frame and no one really cares, like no one can see your abs. So train abs. Abs will, your workout program will probably have abs. So abs is like a small muscle group. It's like a crunch variation. So like a front bend for the crunch or like a side bend, you know, whatever. And so you can like pair in abs when you do the other movements. Like you can do abs on like leg day, for example, right? And the other thing which I didn't mention is shoulders. So the shoulders are an important muscle group for a guy. So you could do shoulders on a separate day. So like you could do like push, pull, legs, and then shoulders, and then push again. Well, that's actually a bad idea because the push, the bench press and other chest movements require shoulders for stability. You could do shoulders on the push day as well. Once again, your workout program will probably have this integrated, but the shoulders also have some movements for them. So one of them is you hold a dumbbell in a hand and you kind of just go like that. So like this, that, and then backwards. Those are like popular shoulder movements. This movement is the one you actually need because your side delt is the one that pops out the most and is the biggest. That's the one people see. Another one is called the military overhead press. So you would just kind of like sit down with 2 dumbbells in each hand and go like that. So you would have one in each hand. You would sit down somewhere or stand and go like that with the sort of with one dumbbell in each hand. So these are like just the movements, but once again, your programming will have it in it. So all you have to do is just like follow the program. Now, yes, rest is important. Like I said, sleep enough, sleep 8 hours every day. It's vital for recovery and muscle growth. You want to be getting enough protein in. So that's an important part. Protein is something I would say if you're actively going to the gym to like build muscle and like get gains, I'd say 1 gram per pound of body weight. 1 kilogram is I think 2.25 pounds. I could be wrong, I think. And so 1 gram per pound of body weight, whatever your body weight is. And that might sound like a lot to a lot of people when you begin because you're not used to eating like that much of protein. But you can work your way up to it. Don't force yourself. Your body will tell you what it needs. It's useful for recovery and stuff like that. Protein sources are typically, well, I eat meat. I'm non-veg, so chicken breast, fish, tuna, Greek yogurt, eggs, actual protein powder, stuff like that, right? It's not too hard. You can find out videos on this stuff and just figure out what you need and all that. But you need to get your protein in, sleep enough, drink a lot of water. My body weight's like around 82 kilos. So like I'm a little bit fat, but 82 kilos, I'm what, like 5'11", I guess. So I drink 3 to 4 liters of water every day. I try. I train like 4 times a week, to be honest, something around that sort, 4 to 5. But yeah, drink a lot of water because on a high protein diet, you need lots of water because you want your body to be sort of, filtering out the stuff properly. You don't want too much pressure on your kidneys. So drink a lot of water. It's just good for your body in general. But that's it. Yeah. Sort of do this stuff. And I have a bonus tip for guys, young men watching this video. So you want to be trying to optimize your testosterone as well. So if you optimize, so what I mean by that is there are certain foods you can eat which will help increase your testosterone, and that indirectly helps you to lose fat and build muscle in the gym. So it's just something to keep in mind. Something you might want to do is have 3 to 4 eggs every single day. I mean whole eggs, including the egg yolk, which is where the benefits actually arise from. So I have 3 eggs every single day. You can do you have 2, have 4, whatever, but try and have whole eggs every single day. That increases testosterone for men. Also, if you're going super hard in the gym and you want some extra oomph in your system, fish oil is really good. 1,000 milligrams. I have one of these every night before bed. I have it on most days, but if you really wanted to get jacked, you could have one every night before bed. It really helps boost testosterone, reduces inflammation, has a bunch of other positive side effects. So that is definitely gonna help. Other than that, I'll tell you about timelines. Once you get into the gym and you start working out properly, right? It's gonna probably take you 2 years to build your dream body, not less than that, right? If you go absolutely crazy and you take creatine and you go off the walls, yeah, maybe a year and a half. But for most people, it's 2 years to get jacked. That's the way it is. Think of it as an investment. The awesome part about building muscle is that building muscle takes time, but once you have muscle, you get to keep it forever. So it's like, if you have a good body, you might get compliments from people for it, but it's like you have to invest 2 years into getting the body, but once you get the body, you get to keep it forever. So like after 2 years, if you stop working out and you work out once a week, right, your muscle will not go away. You work out once a week and you reduce your protein intake from like 180 grams to 100 grams or even less than 100, you are still going to retain your muscle. So maintaining muscle is easy. Building muscle is what takes time. And so it's an investment. It's kind of like the stock market. You keep putting money in for years and it's boring, but once you get rich, it's fun, right? So it's kind of a process. Think of it as a building process. You are building yourself, right? So it's kind of fun. I like to think of it like a game. But yeah, hopefully this video was insightful to you if you're someone who's interested in stuff like this. The fitness, the gym culture in India is practically non-existent, which is why I'm making this video. But yeah, hopefully someone finds it useful. Let me know what else you'd like to see on the channel. Like and subscribe. And yeah, have a great day. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. Have a great day.